Hello everybody, my name is Hector Rivas, and in today's lesson we're going to talk about continue working with Laura Price, who is a new animator that's out in the industry. But what I really appreciate about her is that she's very verbal and she's very expressive about her journey. And since many of you students are on this pathway, I find her videos could be inspirational to you as you go through your journey. So this particular one, she's going to talk about the portfolio that she had been working on as an animation student to get into the industry. And then, so pay attention on not only the artwork itself, but the quality of the portfolio, her presentation, the way she presents it herself, the positive energy, the smiley self that she is, and that came through in her interviews. So let me go ahead and just play her video so you get to hear about it.
Hi friends, this is Little Sketches. In case you're new here, I am an artist at Disney TV Animation. I'm a background painter on Tangled the series. And today's video is the portfolio that got me hired. Wait, I left the door open. Yeah, I'm wearing a sweater with shorts because this is LA. So I've been working in animation for 4 years. I was at Nickelodeon for almost a year, and I've been at Disney for 3.5 years. Wow, that's a long time. I have my portfolio here. Back when I printed out my portfolio because I did not afford an iPad. Plus, I just like printed out things. And since I know somebody's gonna ask, I got this portfolio case on Amazon. So I applied online to job openings, a background painting position at Nickelodeon, a visual development position at DreamWorks, and I interviewed at both those studios. As for the portfolio that got me hired at Disney, if you've seen my art journey video, I didn't actually apply to Disney, they just found my artwork on Tumblr. But here is the portfolio I applied to jobs online with that got me interviews and got me hired. So the first page is this painting. It is a forest environment that I designed and painted. In case you can't see some of these, I will put up a little image of what the digital file looks like. Next, these are another couple environment designs. I probably put environment designs at the beginning of my portfolio because this was probably for the Nickelodeon interview. I change up what's in my portfolio based on what job I'm applying to. This one was a painting of a dog in a field of flowers, and I also drew that field of flowers at night. This next one is part of a project that I designed. I also did a separate prop design for the car that is in this background. Next, so here are character designs from that project. And at the top here, I included some sketchier character designs that I didn't render out because I wanted to show the different silhouettes for the character designs. And then here, I showed them actually rendered out. So I actually spent time painting those. And here is one of the main characters from the story. So I did a digital painting of her here and also just kind of some character exploration sketches. This next page is prop design for that same project. These red sketches are all traditional sketches that I did in colored pencil and then I scanned them in. I did a lot more design for that personal project. I only chose my very best work to put in my portfolio because I don't want it to be too long. So this is another personal art project that I did. Character lineup here, and then I drew the characters in an environment here. Is a turnaround of her and some character expressions. So you can see these character designs are in more of a TV style. I wanted to show that I could do more of a 2D flat style. Then I have a room layout design for this character. And I rendered this out and I did a turnaround of the room. The next page is prop design for that same project. So there are rendered out ice cream props as well as the ice cream cart. I also showed some of my ice cream cart sketches. The next page is another character from that project who was in the lineup. This is just some character exploration for him. The next page is just another environment design that I did. These next 2 pages are all environments that I designed and painted. Here is the last project. These are just some character designs and an environment design for the same project. one other character design for this project here. And here is the last page of my portfolio. It is all just doodles. These red sketches are traditional sketches that I just did in a cafe. And that is my whole portfolio from 4 years ago. This is all art from 4 years ago, so it's kind of a struggle to look at because I can see everything that's wrong with it and the places where I've definitely improved, but it's still fun to look at. I hope.
Well, that's a funky place to stop it. So that's one of the interesting things about a portfolio. Speaking of that, a portfolio, I think as soon as you show it and you work on your pieces, you think these are my best work right now. And I hope that you feel that way. And in these classes, these animation classes that you take, I hope that you always keep that in mind, that every time that you produce something, it's with the possibility that this can be a portfolio piece that's going to lead you ultimately to getting an animation job, or in the animation world or in the gaming world. But regardless, you should always have that. But the point that I wanted to make about portfolio is that after you look at it, maybe a year later, you return to those pieces, you think, oh my gosh, I've grown so much. Those are crap pieces. And hopefully you feel that way, because then that means you have grown. Sometimes it does happen where you look at a piece and you're like, oh my god, I used to be so good back then when I was doing this kind of work, and what happened? Like, I've lost it. I have to get back into it. And that's okay too, because life is not always about climbing up. Sometimes we slide down a little bit. But regardless, I hope that you enjoy this Laura Price video. The next one that I may show you is about her landing a job and talking about income. How much do animators make and how she was able to negotiate her salary. Okay, thank you very much. Hope you found this video informational.